Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's short video I will show you how to paint these Panoceania Palbots. Very easy and very quick. I just need to apologize in advance because these models are super small and a couple of times they run out of my focus and my camera is having a little trouble focusing them. So sit back, relax and let's paint them. Every time I use a lot of contrast paints, I prime my models with the Wraithbone Spray, so I did the same thing today. And I started with the black Templar contrast, and with this color I painted only like the small parts of the model, like bottom of their feet and their like exoskeleton. So just go around and block these few parts. So I applied this in one very thick coat. For all the lightings on the models I use the Blood Angels Red, so it's another contrast paint, so just take your smallest brush and just go with the one thick coat inside the eyes and all those lights that they have on their arms. These models have all the details pretty well sculpted, so it is quite easy just to fill out the holes with the paint. Don't worry if you go around over the other panels because we still didn't work on them, so it's perfectly fine. For all the armor panels I used the light sea blue from the Vallejo just to match all my previous Panoceania models that I painted from the Operation Kaldstrom. If you're looking for the Gangstforce equivalent, it will be a Templar Guard blue or a Tackless blue, so you can just use the same color. So just add a little water to this color so it flows better from your brush, and just go around and paint the whole model. Just be careful at this moment not to mess up your red with this, and take a note to leave the few of the panels that are supposed to be white. Just leave them in their natural primer color. After all base colors are dried, I will wash the whole model with a dark tone. If you don't have a dark tone, you can use the Nuln oil. So just make one really good wash around every single part of the model, so don't skip anything. So just be thorough and just apply a proper wash, and then leave it for a good half an hour or 45 minutes to dry properly. After wash is dried, I will start highlighting the models. So first we will start with the red lights. So I will use the Evil Sun Scarlet, and I will just go and reinforce the lights where the wash make them darker. You can cover like 80% of them, but leave the corners still darker with the wash, because we want these lights to be brighter in the middle and darker around the corners. And for the highlight we will use Fire Dragon Bright, so I will just paint the middle of the lights with this color. So in this case of this small bot, I will just paint the middle of his eyes with this color, but with the medic one I will try to paint just the middle of this cross that he have on his head. and as well about the lights on the hands. It's where those lights are matching and crossing each other, just reinforce the middle with this color to make it brighter, so we will create the effect of the glowing. For all the black parts we will use Administratum Grey, so this will be done just straightforward as a edge highlight. So just take a little of the paint on your brush and just highlight all the sharp edges. For all white armor panels, I will start with the Ultuan Grey, and I will just cover 95% of these panels with this color. I will just leave all the recesses still with the wash. And this color is pretty transparent, so you will have to go in 2 or 3 very thin coats to have a nice coverage. So just be patient and wait for the first coat to completely dry, and then apply the second one, and then repeat the same process if you need to apply the third coat. Highlight for these white armor panels are straightforward as well, so we will use a white scar and just draw a very thin line around every single sharp edge of these armor panels. Just take your smallest brush and draw these little lines. Final thing that we need to do on these models are to highlight the armors. So I will go back to the light sea blue, and I will reinforce all the armor panels to return them to the previous color that was darkened by the wash. I'll just be careful here not to go inside the recesses, so try to cover like 90% of the previous color with this paint, and try to be neat around the recesses so the paint doesn't go inside, because it will be quite difficult to do repairs from this point. And for the highlights we will use a sky blue, and this will be done only as an edge highlight. So just take a little paint on your brush and make like a 45 or a 90 degree angle between your brush and the model, and just pull and draw those little thin lines. So go around the model and highlight every single edge, and that will be it. These little dudes will be completed. So I will transfer them to the bases that I made before. If you want to know how I did those bases, I will include the link in the description below the video, so you can have a look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped you and give you some ideas how to paint your Operation Kaldstrom models. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, it will mean a lot. And see you soon again when we continue painting some Code 1 models and models for the rest of the Infinity Universe. So take care for now, and bye bye.